I don't know what I should be more concerned about. Me possibly getting nightmares of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or finding another goddamn spider in my bedroom. And I kid you not. As I'm just watching anime while eating cereal, a freaking spider just crawls down on a web as if he just came to say, "Hey, how's it going? Good morning." And I immediately flip out and I'm like, okay, how do I do? Oh, it's getting away. I need to kill it. And without hesitation, I just, oh my god, that is like the 10th spider I've killed in this goddamn apartment. Where are they coming from? At this point, I'm just gonna sleep on the freaking couch, because this is like, I don't think I could sleep knowing if there's like I had found another spider in my pile of clothes, and I stomped it with my foot. That's 2 spiders I found in this bedroom. Like, I can't take it anymore. I have a huge fear for freaking spiders. I may love Spider-Man, but I hate spiders. But I pray to God that that big-ass spider that is the size of this, like, is this big in the storage unit outside, I hope to God that does not come in here, because, oh God, just, I couldn't even stare at it because of how big it was. But anyways, back to topic, because I'm going to try to make this video quick and short, because later I'm going to be checking out Joker Folia Do, which apparently that's how it's pronounced. I'm just going to call it Joker 2. I'll be seeing that again for a double movie review, and a little bit of a movie vlog, I guess. But just, so yeah, I figured I'd just film this real quick, since technically I've only made one review of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that was 2 years ago when I watched the Netflix one. So yeah, let's just get on with the video, pretty much. Hello everyone, welcome back to another movie review on the channel. So, as of 2 days ago, I went to go see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in theaters for its 50th anniversary, because I figured, why not? I could have watched this at home, but I figured, why not? I just go see it in theaters. And I've only seen one Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it was the requel, which would be reboot/sequel. That would be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that came out on Netflix 2 years ago, which is technically supposed to be a sequel to the original. And I, of course, made a review about it 2 years ago, and I remember bringing up about how that movie had scarred me, especially with that ending, which, I've not seen that movie in 2 years. I don't know if I want to revisit it, because I just, yeah, so just my knowledge with Texas Chainsaw Massacre before even watching that movie, yeah, I was aware of its existence and everything. I didn't know if I'd ever check it out, but I guess it was inevitable. But once I checked out the Netflix one, which I know not many people enjoyed, I probably gave it a low rating or something. I probably didn't enjoy it. I don't know. Like I said, it's been 2 years. I haven't bothered rewatching it, and there's a good reason why, because whether this movie's bad or not, this movie just scared the crap out of me. How? How do I put this? Well, I guess, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the only thing that I find absolutely terrifying than just Halloween, or Friday the 13th, or Nightmare on Elm Street, or freaking Chucky. I don't know, just yeah, I'm scared of some of these horror icons, but Leatherface is the one to just terrify me the most, which I'm like shocked that this mofo is the one to scare me the most than Pennywise, or Michael Myers, or freaking Chucky. I'm like, wow. I did not expect that, like, I mean, I am scared of some of these characters, but I do like them here and there, but Leatherface. No, I do not want to be anywhere near Leatherface. I'd rather have Michael Myers chase me down than this mofo chasing me down with a freaking chainsaw. But still, so it's back to topic. So, yeah, I had only watched Texas Chainsaw on Netflix 2 years ago, and never bothered rewatching it. Probably won't, unless I cave in. Who knows? We shall see, but just... So, yeah, I want you to go check out the old original that was being released, because it's now 50 years old, apparently. And I did have some concern going into seeing this movie, because having to see one, I'm, like, thinking, okay, this is... I mean... I am now officially terrified of these freaking movies. Probably more terrifying than the Smile films. But this movie's like 50 years old. It's an old-ass movie. There's no way it could scare me. Boy, was I so wrong. I want to say it could have turned out different if I watched this at home. But I would have gotten the same result as soon as the movie had ended. But watching this in theaters was terrifying. I guess seeing it in theaters enhanced the experience for me. But just... No, I don't understand how the hell this movie managed to scare the crap out of me, because it's an old-ass movie. Like, just, like, how do I explain this? So, basically, old scary movies, I don't find them scary. Modern ones, whether they're good or bad, I might get scared. I might not. Who knows? We shall see. I mean, I've seen a few terrifying movies here and there. Some have got me, some didn't get me. Some were good, some were bad. I could go on which ones were scary or whatnot. But this movie, it's on a whole other level of being terrifying and scary. I want to know what was the most scariest movie I had ever watched, because that may have possibly have been dethroned because this may have most likely has become the most scariest movie I've seen ever. Now, I have seen scary movies, but like I've mentioned, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is on a whole other freaking level. Like, I cannot believe I was that scared watching this movie. Before going into this movie, I didn't expect I'd get that scared. I mean, I had a little concern because having to see one Texas Chainsaw movie that came out 2 years ago on Netflix, I knew that these movies are officially the most scariest movies I've seen. And what makes them scary is just Leatherface chasing you with a chainsaw. And I totally underestimated this movie because, oh my god, I'm gonna get nightmares. I'd rather have nightmares of a freaking hybrid xenomorph than having Leatherface chase me down with a chainsaw. Because I swear to God, if I see anyone chase me down with a chainsaw, I'm hauling ass, because I do not want to be anywhere near a freaking chainsaw. Another thing about it, I think chainsaws are one of the most scariest weapons I've seen that I do not ever want to come near. Like about 3 years ago, while I was with my dad in Vegas around the spooky season, we went to a scary cornfield, and I recall some folks were there with fake chainsaws, but my god, they had me convinced that they were real chainsaws, and once they got close, I got so scared. Like, no, chainsaws just straight up scare me, now that I've come to realize this. So just, if I see Leatherface chase me with a chainsaw, I'm running like hell. I'm going the other direction. I will run like hell just to get away from this psychopath-looking mofo. Now, my general thoughts on the movie. I found it solid. I don't have anything negative to say other than that I found it so unsettling and disturbing, yet this had no blood and gore in it, surprisingly. But I wouldn't say that as a negative, because like I said, this movie was straight up disturbing for me to watch, and so unsettling. There's one scene, which shouldn't be a spoiler, because this movie's about 50 years old. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. There's this one scene that has the final girl strapped on a chair with 7 arms in a kitchen with a bunch of crazy people, which I knew there was something off with that one dude they picked up off the road, and then that other dude at the gas station. I knew there was something off with those two characters. But there was one character I felt so bad throughout this entire movie, and it was, I can't remember his name, because, one, I'm bad with names, unfortunately, but just, I felt so bad for that one character that was in the wheelchair, and the way he ran out, oh my god, I feel bad for him, but his death probably had to have been the biggest jump scare I had gotten from watching this movie. And I want to say I saw it coming, but I totally did not. That threw me off guard. Like, I was just laying on the reclining chair, and as soon as Leatherface popped up, I immediately jumped and was like holding my mouth like this. And it was just, I just was holding this position until the final girl had made it to the gas station, but just, oh my god, that whole chase sequence, I was terrified. But seriously though, never have I been that scared watching a slasher movie. Like, what is up with these Texas Chainsaw Massacre films? I've only seen 2. I don't know if I want to watch the rest of the movies, whether they be scarier, or they're probably going to be dumb and bad, or a bit of both. But as soon as the movie had ended, I immediately had texted my mom to come pick me up because I felt terrified. I was basically traumatized and scarred even more. And I don't know which movie is worse, because I've seen 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacre films now. The one that came out 2 years ago on Netflix, or the one that I just saw 2 days ago in theaters for its 50th anniversary. But if I had to give it a rating, like I mentioned, I found it solid. I don't have any negative thing to say as far as I know, but the best I can give is like a 7 or 7.5 out of 10. This movie did its job on disturbing the absolute crap out of me, and just, I don't know if I ever want to revisit this movie. And if you were to ask me which movie I would rather watch, whether it be The Smile or Texas Chainsaw, I'm probably going to go with Smile. And those movies, you may find them dumb and funny. I find them creepy because of The Smile. And I may agree with you with the Smile films, but just, me personally, they just creep me out because of The Smile, okay? It's just, no, it's creepy. I just rather watch those then just, like, I don't know how I haven't gotten a nightmare still. I'm waiting on just having a nightmare of just Leatherface chasing me with a chainsaw, and then I wake up. Oh my god, I finally had a nightmare. Well, that being said, I guess that's just my quick thoughts on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which would be the original that came out 50 years ago. Who knows if I will rewatch this again, because, like I mentioned, I don't know if I want to revisit this film, but who knows, and later down the line, I end up watching the other sequels, especially one that I think came out around my birth year, 2006. Right? Was there a movie that came out in 2006 that was Texas Chainsaw Massacre related? But yeah, if you have seen this movie, be sure to let me know thoughts, comments down below, or if you had the chance to see this in theaters. And yeah, with that being said, that is all I shall say, and I'll see you guys in the next movie review. Peace out.